Okay, this short video is about how to position your left hand on a guitar neck. You see an awful lot of people holding a guitar neck like this with the thumb over the top, and this will work up to, well, it works a bit. It's fine for, you know, that sort of stuff, it's alright. But if you want to do some stretching with your left hand to play some larger chords, you're going to need a more advanced positioning strategy in order to play those chords. The essential idea is that the index finger, instead of coming to towards your hand, you want it really to extend out from your hand. That's what gives you the stretch. Your little finger is shorter than your index finger. Don't try and stretch that out. Use the long index finger to point away from your hand. In order to do that, you've got to have your thumb in a sensible position. So the finger needs to be away, the fingertip needs to be away from your hand. If you look at your hand, put your hand like this, try and stretch your fingertips apart. They don't go anywhere because we don't have muscles to move in that direction, and it would involve dislocating the fingers. So that doesn't work. So in this position you can't separate the fingertips. As soon as you move them away from your hand, you can spread them as far as your flexibility and the length of your fingers and the strength of your muscles allows. So in order to make that happen, what you've got to do really is get your hand away from the guitar neck. If you wrap your thumb around the top of the neck like this, look, to play on the first string there, my fingertips are practically in the palm of my hand. Can't stretch them apart. I can do it like this, but not very far. That's what we want. So if you're playing, for example, a 3-note per string major scale, like this, though that was a complete mess, you can see that the stretch is there. My thumb is quite well down on the neck, not wrapped at all. Try this. Put your fingers so that your first finger is at the first fret, your second finger is at the third fret, and your fourth finger is at the fifth fret. Position all 3 fingers and keep them on there. That's the kind of movement that's necessary if you want to play a lick like, you can't do that if you put your thumb over the top. Try it. Put your fingers like that, then move your thumb over the top. Maybe I'm weird, but my fingers just come together. So spread them by putting your thumb well down at the back of the neck. This also allows you to keep your wrist fairly straight, which avoids, this kind of position where you'll damage your tendons because of the friction over your wrist. Keep the palm of your hand away from the guitar neck, but parallel to the guitar neck if you can. That allows the fingers to stretch apart. But if you're playing in this position, putting first finger here, spreading out, you'll find if you do that on the 6th string, the palm of your hand has to be pretty much parallel to the neck anyway. But that's the ideal position. I'm free to play any string, but I can particularly stretch and reach any string.